So here I'm just going to take you through about a 5-minute warm-up that you could do and probably should do before each and every run. Start by standing straight. If you want to put mats down, you can. If not, a regular floor should work for the majority of this. Reaching forward, place your hands on the ground, feet about shoulder width apart. Walk your hands out until they're directly below your shoulders. Middle fingers are pointing forward, and your shoulders are locked. Push your weight back onto your heels. Curl your head in and look at your belly button. Hold that for a couple breaths. Rotate forward, plank position. And take either your right or your left leg, bring it up towards your side about as far as you can. And just sort of use this position here to open up your hip joint. Just rotate back and forth, up and down a little bit. Bend your knee if you want to. Just kind of play with that position. Start to open up the hips and then repeat it on the other side. Once you've gone through this, put your weight again back on your toes, rotate your body back, look at your belly button. And go through this process about 3 times. Remember here, fingers are pointed forward, shoulder blades are locked together, and you're just playing around on that foot. So after you've repeated this 3 times, we're going to go right into the next movement from this position. So coming forward from the weight on your toes, you're going to take one leg, bring it as far forward as possible, reaching your foot upwards towards your hands. What you want to do here is try and keep your upper body from moving very much. Keep your toe from scratching the ground. Not let your knee, your toes, or your hips go out of line from each other. So no rotating your foot, no moving your knee in or knee to the side. And you're just going to go back and forth about 10 times per leg, rotating between your left leg and your right leg. After that, prop yourself up on your forearm. You're going to put your knees about halfway between your your elbow and your hand. Push your hips as far forward as you can so that your knee, your hip, and your shoulder draw a nice straight line. Make sure your shoulder is right above your elbow. Bring your hips up off the mat as high as you can. Lock your shoulder blades together, push your hips forward, and really concentrate on pushing the bottom knee into the ground as hard as you can. You should feel this exercise more on the bottom leg than you do on the right. Make sure, as I'm just showing in the video here, that your hips stay pushed forward. That might be the case if you're not feeling this more on the bottom leg, that you're kinked at the hips. If you can't feel this more on the bottom leg than on the top leg, then you need to contact me, because this is not doing its job if you're feeling this on the leg that's moving more than you're feeling it on the leg that's not moving. Again, now you're going to have to roll over and do this on each side. I would say about 16 repetitions here for each leg, and maybe do this 2 or even 3 times.